Yes, they did. They recruited me.
Did you make a visit down there and everything?
Yeah, probably somewhere close to 1,000 to 2,000 visits. Not really, but a lot though.
Yeah. So you're very familiar with the program and got a lot of friends on the team?
A couple guys. One of their running backs I went to high school with, Jonathan Vickers, and then a couple guys I know here and there. But I wouldn't really say I have a lot of friends on the team.
How close did you live to the stadium, campus?
About 10 minutes. Lived about 10 minutes from the stadium.
Did you go to games like just as a fan, as a kid, and stuff?
Oh yeah, Florida State was my favorite team back when I was a little kid. First got into college football. That was my first college football game. I went when they played Georgia Tech in 2003. Beat them by 1 point. That was my first ever college football game at Doak Campbell Stadium.
Did you ever see him play Clemson before you?
I did see him play Clemson, but at the time I wasn't really that familiar with Clemson, so I didn't really know. But I have seen him play Clemson a couple times. And obviously, I remember when DeAndre McDaniel intercepted Christian Ponder's pass. That was one of the most memorable Florida State Clemson moments that I remember.
Did you grow up rooting for Florida State in those games?
Like against Clemson?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't really know what Clemson was at the time. And Florida State was my favorite team, so I grew up rooting for them.
How did you end up coming here? What was that kind of process like?
It was a very intricate process. But ultimately it just came down to this is where I felt like the Lord wanted me to be, the best fit for me as a person and as a player, and that's how I ended up here.
Is it still kind of special facing them, or will it be Saturday?
Not so much. I mean, it's just the next game. They're the next team in the way of what we want to do, and that's as far as that goes.
This game's not a little extra personal for you?
Not so much. I mean, it's just as personal as last week was. Just because I'm from there, it really doesn't mean much to me.
You have bragging rights to your family back home when you win this game now?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the biggest thing, really. I have a bunch of friends, bunch of family that love Florida State, so I think I'll play harder because I don't want to hear their mouths, really.
Does it?
They had won 28 straight ACC games for Georgia Tech a couple weeks ago. Do you recognize that this has been their conference the last few years? You guys have a chance to take it home.
Yeah, I mean, you're exactly right. They've earned the right to be at the top of this conference. They won so many games. The past 3 years they played in the championship game. We respect that, but it's time for us to go out and try to take that away from them.
Does it motivate you that you and virtually this entire team is looking for its first win against Florida State?
I think we're just motivated because we understand the opportunity that we have this year, and this is a very special time at Clemson, and we're just trying to keep it going. So we're motivated not by external factors, but by what we have internally within this team.
It's been asked earlier today, almost by everybody, who's come up to this microphone. The College Football Playoff Committee comes out tonight with their first initial rankings. You guys are inside that top four. What do you think?
It doesn't really mean anything. Ohio State at this time last year wasn't even in the top 10, and they won the national championship. So that just goes to show you how much those rankings at this time matter. They really don't matter at all. We still have a lot of football left to play, and there won't be anything that in those rankings that mean anything to us at this point.
How do you wash that out of your head? If you feel you show up at number one tonight, you got to look at that. You guys are going to look at each other, and your eyebrows are going to raise. How do you wash that out of your head every day when you go into practice and keep yourself grounded?
Well, you first off just try not to let it get into your head. One of the things about me, I just stay away from all that stuff, all the analysts, the reports, the TigerNet, all that type of stuff. I don't even waste my time reading it because it really doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. So you wash it out by not letting it in, really.
What do you think of Dalvin's book as a motivation?
I think the same thing that everybody else thinks about him. I mean, he's a great player. I'll give him my respect where it's due. Great football player, has done a tremendous job this year. He'll be one of the big challenges for us.
I know he's from a different part of Florida, but do you have any relationship with him?
No, I actually have never met him before.
Have you faced a better back in your time here? Can you recall than what you expect to see out of Cook on Saturday?
I mean, I faced a good amount of backs, a couple starting NFL running backs that we faced, like Todd Gurley and Jeremy Hill and a couple different guys. So we're used to these kind of games and these kind of players. I mean, that's what you sign up for when you come to a place like Clemson. You want to play against the best of the best. So very excited about playing against him.
With FSU's ability to take the backs out of the backfield and throw the ball, do you see your role increasing this week?
Honestly, I really don't know what to expect game to game. I just accept my role, take it as it comes. Whatever my role may be, I'll play it. But if it increases, it increases. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You know, I'll accept my role and roll with it.
Preparing for two different quarterbacks in Sean McGuire and Everett Golson, are there any differences that stand out between them?
Both of them are good quarterbacks. Everett probably has a hint more athleticism than McGuire, but both of them are capable of winning games.
You talked about Cook a little bit. Are you happy when you see how hard he runs that you don't have to try to tackle Wayne Gallman at all over the course of a year?
I really don't understand that question.
Or is it just looking at how hard Wayne runs is just kind of make you happy that, hey, this guy's on our team. I'm glad I don't have to try to tackle
yeah.
him.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I love having Wayne Gallman on our sideline because he runs so hard. I mean, he runs like a stallion. He's a high effort guy, runs with intensity and violence. And if you have your pick, you never want to really go against a guy like that if you're able to choose. So I'm glad that we have Wayne Gallman.
A pretty good preparation for you in practice, having to go up against him every day.
Yep, great preparation. Yep.